And welcome.
And welcome to the Terradrome. No. Hello.
No.
And welcome to the Illuminati. No,
Not that one.
no, that's not
No.
it either.
What the?
Hello. And welcome to the Abdominal Stretch.
Hey, there it is.
Hey, clap it up. Here we are. 0 viewers, right where we left off. Hi, Pumps.
Hey, Nate.
How are you, dude?
I'm pretty good. How about
It's been
yourself?
a while. I'm all right.
It's been
It's
too
been a
long.
while. It's been way too long.
Hey, how was your weekend?
How was your weekend? Oh, fuck. See, I can't wait. I can't wait to pull off the only 2 reoccurring bits we were able to fucking...
Where's Chris Haskill?
So here we are again. We're back. We were off for a year, right?
Basically.
We were supposed to come back after 2 months.
Yep.
Yeah.
How'd that go for us?
WrestleMania in LA was going to be our big return. How'd that work out?
Well, we didn't finish the story.
No, we're restarting the story.
Boom.
I like it.
Yep.
Thanks to the nobody that's watching, but I'm going to check really quick, and I just want to see because this is going to be a learning curve for everybody.
Yes.
I'm producing the show now myself, and I'm figuring out these different animations and edits and all that kind of stuff. So just fucking hang tight, people, and we're going to get this figured out. I want to say shout out to the Illuminati who gave us, what were we there, 2 years? 2.5 years, something like that? Who gave us a really fun platform to talk about wrestling in a funny, interesting way without breaking down matches and just, you know, getting to be ourselves. Shout out to Giandra LaBeouf,
Yes.
who was the original co-host with me, and Pumps was a run-in, and then he ended up staying. Yeah, just a super fan who ended up staying around. He ended up getting hired into the band, if you will.
It happens.
Giandra got way too popular for us.
Yeah.
Way too busy, way too big to meet with us every week. But she always followed up. She always checked in. She always gave us love. And Giandra LaBeouf, you are forever in our hearts, and you can come on the show whenever you'd like. Like I said, shout out to the
best women's boxing show, period.
That's right. Black Girl Nerd, right? Is that the one? Her thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Got it. There's nothing better than when I botch people's fucking follow her on, you know,
the personal fan favorite.
Yeah. So we have nothing but love for the Illuminati. We just kind of felt like we were kind of buried over there. And it wasn't their fault. It wasn't our fault. I just think for what they were trying to do over there, we were kind of a afterthought. And, you know, what do they say, man? You bet. It's like, I'm like Cody Rhodes, bro. Leave it. Betting on myself.
Hey,
gonna get. I want all of that. I want all the $100 super chats that we got in 3 years. Whose bank account is that going to?
Good luck. Good luck to you.
Anyway, yeah. Shout out to Joe.
Anyway,
the Illuminati.
No shade.
No shade at all. I love those guys. I actually texted them that little clip that I sent and said we're restarting our thing, and they were Joe and Battlestar Galactica, which is still one of the greatest fucking names of all time.
Ah, yes.
They both were like, nah, man, we're fucking rooting for you guys. We'll share the links, all that kind of stuff. So you never know. We might do a collab with the Illuminati at some point. And not Piggy Stardust. Okay? Not doing anything with
She's changed her name like 6 times.
See, that place is in shambles.
Man, get it together, Shay.
Yes. Oh, shout out to Shay. Shay could not come with us. I asked him. He's a little busy. He couldn't really make the commitment to run with both brands, if you will, which I totally understand.
The brand split.
So yeah, shout out to Shay. Shay, you can come on the show anytime you want to, brother. I might hit you up to help me out with some of these fucking overlays to make our shit look a little more professional. Our show is going to be basically the same, which is
pretty much
absolute reckless wasteland of
shambles.
Maybe we watched wrestling, maybe we didn't.
I did.
We're gonna give some reckless hot takes that may or may not get us demonetized, but until we get 100 subscribers, I don't care.
Doesn't matter.
I'm gonna fuck it. Yep, I'm back. We're smoking weed on the show again. Fuck it. But if we get to 100 subscribers and I can start monetizing, and we can start monetizing this bitch, I might have to cut down the curse words and the smoking. But another surprise.
Until then,
we might have a third man, Pumps.
Nope.
Whose side is he on is the question.
I have an idea.
We're also going to bring guests in, a little bit more frequently. Like we have my boy TJ, it's over on the Rich Eisen show. And
yes,
we'll bring Giandra and this gentleman here. Got mad love for him. He is a fellow wrestling fanatic and nerd, much like us. Him and I went to WrestleMania on one of the nights, actually. When I say went, I mean I gave him a ride, and then we walked into the building and went to different seats. But it was fucking awesome. The dude has come out to my shows before. The guy has come to my shows before. He's done a lot of editing for me, and he's going to do some editing for the show as well. He has got a fantastic Instagram page, the Deeper Issues Nerdcast,
Absolutely.
Right? Yeah, I'm already botching it. Deeper Issues, right?
Already ruining it.
Fuck it. With no introduction, Pablo Persona. There he is.
Welcome it was me, show, Austin.
Brother. Welcome to the show. Oh, that's fun. Oh,
it was
boy.
Me all along.
Pablo, welcome to the show, my friend.
Thank you. I'm very excited to be here.
I'm glad that you accepted my offer.
Yeah. At a whim, like at a moment.
On a whim, on a 2-day notice.
Handful of people, I'll do that.
Usually how Nate does things.
Right. Nate was like, "Hey, we're gonna launch this thing maybe tomorrow," and I'm just like, "Cool, let's jump on a call." And here I am.
Sounds about right.
Yep. And we talked for about 45 minutes, and now you're here to make $0 with us.
That's what it is. You can convince anybody to do anything within 45 minutes.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
Pablo, tell us a little bit about yourself for the people that do not know who you are, sir.
All right. Well, my name is Pablo Romero Estevez. Just like you said, I have a channel called Deeper Issues Nerdcast, where I think about, have deep thoughts about shallow things. I'm a big comic nerd. If you like food reviews, I'll randomly throw some food reviews in there because why the fuck not? I've had my fair share of kind of like content created in the pro wrestling world. I used to work for a company called Wildcat Sports Entertainment, producing there, Bumps and Bruises.
Bumps and Bruises. I played for that. I performed there.
That's where we had kind of our first. That's why I discovered you. I feel like I discovered you.
Oh, now you discovered me. Hold on. Let me remind you whose fucking show this is, brother.
Oh, here he goes.
No, that's where I had my first kind of interaction. Yeah, I did a little Bumps and Bruises.
That was fun. I wish that stuck around. How many shows did they do? 3?
I think they did like 4 or 5.
Oh, okay.
It's still come back, I'm sure.
That'd be great if I was like, how many shows they do? Yeah. Like fucking 3, and Pablo was like, fucking actually we did 67 shows.
Shout out to Mikey and Marty on that one. And then another random thing, Nathan and I, the movie that nobody will ever get to see, but there's a really hilarious trailer called
that clown thing, right?
Yeah, pro wrestling movie. The Legend Dirty Ron is at RVD in it.
It's on the shelf.
It's on the shelf. It's on the shelf. There's some footage at some point. I'm sure that'll surface online.
As long as it's my scene.
Yeah. And
Pablo was a great director, by the way. Pablo, that was a really fun experience for me. I got called in to play a fry cook with Ron. And it was really fun. I had a really, really fun time that day. I did a little bit of ad-libbing with some fucking finger guns out the back that I thought I was going to be like, just fucking stick to the script, Nate. But Pablo was all about it. It was very, very, it was a very, very fun project.
Yeah. I feel pretty good that at some point this year, some of that footage will, like I said, make its way online.
Sure.
But yeah, just content creating out there, right? Wrestling, non-wrestling stuff, comic books.
Yeah, you go to a ton of cons.
I go to cons. I've been blessed enough to be able to have been invited to a few cons. Little do they know that I would pay to go to those cons, but they're just like, come on. And I'm like, fuck yeah. All right. Yeah. So I go to the cons so people don't have to, right? You can just vicariously live through my Instagram and TikTok, I guess. That's it. That's it in a nutshell. That's about all I do.
Oh, Daddy muted himself.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
See lips moving, no sound coming out. All right, I'll fill the empty space.
It's the mute button, Nate. No.
Oh, I have nothing. I came in dry, actually. Oh yeah, this was the other thing that
Nah.
really I'm
Nothing,
a diehard
Nate.
New Orleans
Nothing,
Saints fan. And Nathan invites me.
I can't combat that.
On a show with a Panthers fan. So there's that.
Yeah. I've suffered enough. It's fine.
Yeah, y'all did. You did. You suffered plenty. It's a hard time.
Am I back?
Yeah.
There you are.
Yeah, it's not great.
It was turning into a football show there for a second.
All right, perfect. You see, this is Pablo. Welcome to the show, brother. We had technical difficulties every fucking episode.
It's fine. Hey,
remember when that one we were upside down?
Oh yeah, that was
the
a
best.
fun one. That was a fun one.
that sounds like a.
What I was gonna say is I'm going to Instagram out the link to the show here. I mean, feel free to fucking fill space.
All right, yeah. Well, I don't want to jump the gun. That's why. I mean, there's a lot of wrestling to talk.
You're not gonna jump the gun. Hold on.
A lot of wrestling to talk out there.
He says fill the space, then he says hold on. Which one is it?
There's a
You see, Pumps? This is why I tried to not ask you back.
this one.
Well, there was two boxes, replace and hire, and you chose hire.
Well, I kind of checked both of them in a weird way, right?
That's true.
Now Pumps and I.
That's true.
How do I fucking
How do I technology?
this is a mess.
Brrr.
How do I find the link? Shut
Share?
the fuck up.
Who are you yelling at?
I don't know. Myself.
Technology.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, here it is.
Hey.
Just let me do this really quick, guys. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, welcome to the Abdominal Stretch, everybody, where Nate skills falls with his technology.
Listen, Pablo, let me tell you what, buddy. Nobody is surprised by how this show has started off.
It's fun.
No.
Okay? Fucking nobody.
Tech is hard, man. Technology is hard.
Okay. All right.
I don't have any fun props.
This is absolutely riveting.
I have props. You want me to rip off the mask one more time? Should I do that? Should I put the mask back on? Take it. That was the closest mask I had, by the way.
Okay, here we go. Paste. There it is. Done. All right, we're in. Okay. So the Royal Rumble happened.
That's what we're leading off with, huh?
Yeah.
Something else happened.
Well, I don't know. Well, goddamn, pal.
That's such good shit.
Literally.
No, I think the Rumble is probably the better topic.
Yeah, we should start with the Rumble. We can. Let's start with the Rumble, shall we?
Yeah.
I took notes.
All right. I like that you took notes, Pablo, because that means you've automatically jumped into the most prepared person on the show on your first episode.
I didn't know how.
I like it.
We're all gonna step our game up around here now.
Yeah, that's right. Pablo's coming in to fucking whip us into shape, son.
Hey, don't make me do it. Don't make me do it.
I would love that, actually.
Okay, so started off with the women's Royal Rumble.
You're not gonna talk about that amazing opening package with Old Man Hogan?
I didn't see it. Welcome to the show, Pablo.
Yeah. I text Nate at like entrant number 9, and I'm like, "What is going on?" He's like, "Well, with what? I have just got home." I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah.
All right, Pablo, why don't you drive the Rumble?
I'm a fan of editing. I love the packages.
I'm already a terrible lead host.
Because they were in Clearwater, Florida. Right?
Oh,
so
I did see that. Is that where he was trying to pitch people to live there?
I don't know if he's Clearwater, Florida is beautiful, but it's also Florida, so it's a tough one.
But that was it, right? Like he was like wanted you to go live there.
I think he was just talking about like the history, right? Because they were like, this is Dusty Rhodes country. They were
already... never. Okay, then I didn't see that one.
But Hogan looks
in the middle of the Rumble. There was like a package that he narrated where it was like, "Come live in Clearwater, Florida. We can snorkel."
I didn't see that one.
Check out the beach shop, brother.
Yeah, that's what. And also, why does that place have so many names? St. Pete, Clearwater. They had like 3 names for that one place, right?
That's how it is in the South. There's like Billy Bobby Joe Jamboree. I don't know. Like,
I didn't think that. I mean, I do know. I just didn't think that was the case with cities. But fuck, maybe.
There's many names slap on things in the South. I can say I'm from Louisiana. So
yeah, you can say that you're from Louisiana, but you live in LA and
originally from Honduras too. So deep South, deeper South.
You like were born in Honduras?
I was born in Honduras. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's fucking cool.
And then raised in New Orleans, and now I'm Southern California.
How did you get to? We're not even going to talk wrestling. How did you get to the United States from Honduras?
Caravan, not
slowly.
A plane,
in a motherfucking suitcase.
Legally.
That's the right answer.
Got it.
But no, it wasn't. It was so the package. If you miss it was cool because Hogan looks old. So I'm kind of like really into old man Logan, and I feel like it kind of like with like 40 years of Hulkamania, I think we're going to be seeing a lot of Hulk Hogan within the next year.
Yeah, and I don't want to jump the gun or whatever, but once we talk about the men's Rumble, they got a big decision to make here with Cody and Roman and Hogan's fucking streak or whatever, like consecutive day thing, but we'll get into that. Yeah. So I missed that, and then now are we at the Women Rumble?
Yeah. I think you just jumped right into the Women's Rumble. I just didn't know if anybody cared about that. But I got geeked out on it. I was like, yeah.
Well, now you're making me want to watch it.
Old man Hogan. You know? I don't know.
Somebody's doing a meme with old, like you just said, Old Man Logan with it's going to be Hogan.
Old Man Hogan.
Yeah.
It also like harked back. You remember like in the Attitude Era how they had like Freddie Blassie and
yes,
he was like
correct. Yes.
Like that's kind of what I'm like, oh, is Hulk Hogan going to be like this era's Freddie Blassie kind of thing? I don't know. It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Freddie Blassie remembered things that actually happened.
That's what I was gonna say. Hulkster's got some Hulkster tells some whoppers, buddy.
I thought you were gonna say Freddie Blassie didn't drop any racial slurs, and I was gonna be like, well.
Oh, we don't care about that.
Freddie Blassie did drop his fair share of racial slurs.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. So the Women Rumble.
He came back.
Oh, Pat McAfee came back. Fuck, see? You're already on it.
Yeah.
He's already structuring the show, Pumps. You see what's happening here? At some point, I'm probably going to get the boot.
It's going to be me and Pumps.
It's going to be you and Pumps.
You're still going to produce the show, though.
Yeah, I'm going to be regulated to put in fucking the banners across the bottom of the fucking thing.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. You like Pat McAfee? You love him? Hate him? What?
I like Pat McAfee. Pumps does not.
No?
You'll find Pablo that Pumps has a very what's the word I'm looking for?
Choose wisely.
It starts with a C.
Class.
Contrarian view
of
a lot of American wrestling.
Well, why not? What's wrong with Pat McAfee? What do you hate about him?
Are you going to answer, Pumps, or no?
No, I don't hate him. It's just...
Why do you hate Pat McAfee?
No,
Pumps, why is Pat McAfee the last
I don't hate
on the
him.
list of announcers that you like?
Why do you want to publicly state that you want to fight Pat McAfee?
No, he's not. I don't. I don't. I don't have an issue with
You could be watching right now.
Well, because what's his face got fired, right?
He could be.
The other white boy that was on Raw.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Whose name?
He wasn't very good. I mean, who am I to fucking say? I mean, being a play-by-play is
Kevin Patrick.
Being a play-by-play guy is a fucking hard job. I mean, that's my favorite part about doing a show about wrestling is that like everybody we shit on, we couldn't even do what they do, and it's not even close.
Well, I don't know.
Oh no!
Be like, no, Kevin Patrick was great, but no, I think
no, he wasn't.
I think Pat McAfee's also just got that star. No, he was fine. He was fine. He wasn't like
he
wasn't there yet, right? But he was good. Shouldn't have gotten fired.
They shouldn't have got rid of fucking Mauro Ranallo. That guy was my dude.
Oh.
Pumps hates Mauro Ranallo. Mamma mia! I fucking love him. Mauro Ranallo was the shit, and JBL ruined it.
Maybe we should have brought back JBL. I like JBL.
You know, I don't like Booker T on commentary at all.
No.
Nah.
You don't like Sugar Nugget Quack Quack?
I mean, I do, but I don't know. It's just that.
No. McAfee though. McAfee's money.
That's Nate wanting to say something, but just not saying it.
Say it. Say it. Give us the
say it before we get 100 prescribers or subscribers
or
prescribers.
Say it, Nate. Get it out.
Sky Vodka was on sale this week at $5 Friday at fucking Vaughn's.
They want to fight Booker T.
What's Vaughn's?
It's a supermarket.
Oh.
Do you say supermarket or grocery store?
Depends on where I am.
Really?
Yeah.
I almost 100% say supermarket.
Oh. Grocery store.
Yeah.
Usually
my
grocery
cousin,
store.
My cousin Chris Pablo, who you'll get to know once he figures out that we're back and hops in the chat with just wild boy fucking comments. He always makes fun of me because I call it the supermarket.
Yeah, that's a little strange. Supermarket. Right. What's so super about it?
It's a big market, hence super.
Yeah, just call it the Kroger's.
We don't have Kroger's here.
I know.
So the women rumble.
Yeah.
Now the women's rumble. Wow.
Who was number one?
I don't see. I should have this stuff up.
Natalia was number one.
It's been a while since I've done this.
It was Natalia and worst kept secret of a comeback, but well deserved comeback in Naomi.
Why was that a worst kept secret? I didn't know that was going to happen.
All right. I read dirt sheets maybe too much. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought last I saw her, she was on TNA.
Yeah, but we all knew it was either like, I think there was like all the rumor mill was like Sasha Banks fell through, but they were definitely looking to bring back Sasha and Naomi, and I think we all.
I thought they gave her a good like she fucking went like 40 minutes or something, right?
Yeah, she was final 4, final 6.
Yeah.
Naomi? Yeah.
Yeah,
I
think so.
I've
I've always liked her.
There was like also that like Natty her history with her and Natalia, kind of like Total Divas era.
Yeah.
It's like finally getting a little bit of respect put on their name.
They need to bring back the fucking Iconics. Those fucking chicks were money, bro.
I agree.
Hysterical.
1000%.
Hysterical.
I think one of them stepped away from wrestling, said no more. I don't know which one. She was like, I'm good.
I couldn't tell you who was who either. I just thought they were fucking funny.
Peyton Royce and
that
other
fucking Perthy Sydney.
Earthy Sydney.
Aren't they from Australia?
Well, Sean Spears' wife, I believe they had a child.
What happened to that fucker?
Sean Spears?
Sean Spears hasn't been on AEW in feels like a year.
Along with 90% of their rest of their roster.
Honor. Yeah.
Ring of Honor has a TV show again?
Yes, it's online only.
Okay. So Naomi comes out 2, Bailey is 3, Candice LeRae is 4, Jordan Grace is 5, and now is Jordan Grace the TNA chick?
She's TNA Knockouts champion right now
with the belt.
And I missed this. I
know that's what I text you about.
Right. Now I feel like they've done this before with Mickie James. I feel like WWE is willing to work with TNA for their women's wrestlers, and that's it.
Well, I think even there was a tweet from one of the higher ups there at TNA who was like, "You're gonna see WWE's relationship with TNA right now." So maybe there's more things happening there within TNA and WWE. They're gonna do their own Forbidden Door, brother.
That would be that would be great for TNA. How hysterical would it be if Dolph Ziggler wrestled for TNA against the WWE and jobbed again?
Just to get jobbed out, yeah. Nick Nemeth.
Poor guy.
I like Dolph.
Yeah,
it was just funny. It's just, he's a Hall of Famer, so you can't say poor guy.
You throw that around.
Who did I say was a Hall of Famer recently that I was very angry?
You said, was it Shinsuke?
Yeah. 100% Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
What's his qualifications
for
WWE
Asian.
Hall of Fame?
He's Asian.
Okay.
That helps. And, it's funny, but it's serious. It helps.
Okay.
His run in we're gonna get into. See, this is what happens, Pablo. Is that we come here to talk about one thing, and then I'll sit here and break down fucking Nakamura's fucking
qualifications,
Hall of Fame qualifications, and then we'll be like, all right, and then like Cody won. Okay, all right, have a good one.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Well, it's 10 Pacific. We should probably get off.
Yeah, all right. We'll talk about that later. So, okay, back to the Women's Rumble. Jordan Grace
looked better than 90% of the women in that ring.
1000%. She looked money, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she was crisp. She was clean.
Yes.
All of her moves.
She was never in the way. It was fantastic.
Yeah, I loved it. And TNA, the reason why you're saying it's like it seems like they're using them for their female talent is because TNA is always kind of like a little bit ahead of the curve for women's talent more than any other promotion, right? So
absolutely,
you should definitely highlight that.
Yeah, for sure.
And also, I feel like the WWE is kind of like, we don't want any of your guys anyway.
Yeah. Well, Moose, maybe I don't know. But
bro, Moose should have been signed 5 years ago. Now he's like fucking in his mid-40s.
Yeah, that's true.
Why are you rolling your eyes?
How old is Cody?
Cody Rhodes. Are you
30,
comparing Cody Rhodes to Moose?
I'm just saying. Like, don't act like you have.
Bro, you
like,
have to have. God damn it! I'm losing the words tonight.
How old was DDP?
Equity. You have
when
to
he
have
won his
equity.
championship?
If you're gonna be old, you have to have equity. Like AJ Styles, equity. Moose.
He had zero equity, and AJ had zero equity in
No,
AJ
WWE.
Styles.
No,
and-
it just
No,
Yeah,
I'm saying coming. I'm sorry to cut you off, Pablo. I'm sorry. Like coming in, I'm saying AJ was in New Japan. He was the shit in TNA. Shinsuke, the shit in New Japan. But you can't be the shit in just TNA at 40 and expect to like fucking get some sort of run.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Sure.
All right. Sorry. Back to this thing.
That's cool. It was cool seeing.
All right, Bianca. Listen. All right. All the chicks.
Why do they change their names so many times?
Who changed?
The women. It's they do this specifically with the like Mia Yim. This is like
I love her.
It's like her sixth name.
Is that the Bullet Club chick?
Meet Chim is what they're calling him, right? Meet Chim.
That's her. Is that the Bullet Club chick?
Yeah, she's money.
Fucking dope, dude.
Yeah.
Her entrance theme is pretty fucking lit too.
She's also a really good wrestler.
Yeah,
it's no Gun Club theme. It's no Gun Club theme, which is still one of the most incredible themes of all time.
Isn't that just like 50 Cent or something?
No, the Gun Club. Billy Gunn's kids?
Yeah, didn't they just come out to like a 50 Cent song or something?
Oh, they changed it?
I don't know.
Fire them.
I saw them coming out to 50 Cent and I was like, oh,
lame.
Okay.
I didn't know that. Listen, Pablo, this just goes to show you how much I've watched TNA recently or AEW, whatever. It's all the same.
It was Instagram thing, I think. It was that's how I saw it. I saw it on Instagram. They came out to 50 Cent and I was like, okay.
It was Many Men.
Yeah, it was Many Men.
Oh, they got Many Men?
Yeah.
They had it for a night at least.
I do like that TNA does or
stop it.
Same thing.
I do like that AEW does that. But they license real music. It's got ECW vibes. But again, it's just goes to show you what an indie promotion that is.
AEW pays for music. ECW never did.
No, I know.
Also, by the way, can I mention that Nathan's just like full Eric Bischoff right now, where he's like TNA, AEW, shit.
It's true. All right. So all the chicks wrestled. Pablo, to catch you up, one of Pumps' favorite women's wrestler is Piper Niven, and he is absolutely embarrassed at the way she's booked.
Yep.
Not well booked.
I believe his text to me was, "Is her gimmick that she sucks?"
No, that was the Shoosh girl.
Shoosh.
Oh, the girl that rolls with the Alpha Academy.
Maxine Dupree.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's who I was talking about there.
Oh, I thought it was Piper Niven.
No. I know Miss Viper's the truth.
No, she's good. I'm just saying because she didn't. I mean, she gets a couple good spots in, but Zelina Vega is still the hottest chick in professional wrestling.
I guess you're gonna jump to the big reveal. The big debut?
Yeah. We had Jade. Got Jade. And Pumps immediately said, "Botch Fest incoming."
No.
Which is what he fucking. And listen, she looked strong as fuck.
Yeah,
because she is.
Because she is. Like, I like that woman is jacked.
Mm-hmm.
She is. I loved the Naya thing. I think that made her look very strong, and it didn't take anything away from. Now, I'm not a Naya guy, but like it, I kind of maybe see them wrestling at WrestleMania.
Naya and Jade?
Yeah.
That'd be a good debut match.
I think maybe, you put Jade over that way. But Jade's work still isn't great looking. Like her her forearms and shit. Like It's better than AEW, but I don't know if I feel that way just because it's produced better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Also had 6 or 8 months at the PC.
Right.
Which Michaels.
Right.
Which
hopefully
does something for
I just think the WWE protects wrestlers better with camera angles and such.
Yeah.
When they have to.
They're gonna keep protecting her. You have to. They're treating her like a superstar.
And they should, because she's fucking super young and she's gonna be the next, like, and did that spot with her and Bianca was super cool. I thought, like, where they were both,
that's the money,
powered. Yeah.
I think she should have won. Personally, I feel like that would have been the ultimate debut if you're gonna strap a rocket to her. Although
I understand where you're going with that. You can't. I mean, she hasn't even had a singles match. She can't wrestle.
What, man?
Charlotte or whoever the fuck she's gonna like.
It's not Charlotte.
She could squash Io Sky. Sorry, Pumps. I'm sure maybe if you're an Io Sky guy, she could go in there and dominate Io Sky.
She can't wrestle Wendy Richter in her match.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's.
I think she.
Welcome to the show, Pablo.
Yeah.
She's gonna get in there with the Spider Lady and really tear the house down.
Can't wait till she wrestles Awesome Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
I thought Bayley deserved it. It was her turn.
Absolutely.
I think that her heel character is better in terms of a move along angle storyline than any of the other women could have given them for the next 2 months on the way to WrestleMania. It's one of the few things Bayley hasn't done. I think I'm a Bayley fan. When she talks shit to Michael Cole, it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I like her with the damage control situation. It's kind of like the damage control is kind of like the female version of the Judgment Day, where there's like you can see some fractions, and it's just good weekly television, I think. And I don't know. I like Bayley. All in.
Can if it's Bayley and Rhea, can we call it Cake-a-mania?
Yes.
Is it going to just be the
Pumps is spoken for the show.
Yes. Yes, we can.
Cake-a-mania. I think
it's absolutely what we can call it.
That's going to be what it is, right? It's going to be just the battle on who has the better ass.
I
mean, they both can wrestle,
but I think Rhea. But Rhea wins. I don't think she goes after Rhea.
I think that's the story is that she's supposed to be going. She's supposed.
Oh, she is. Oh,
yeah.
I thought she was going to flip it and go after Io and like start that kind of thing.
Well, they're putting those pieces in place, right? Like for the damage control is either going to turn on Bayley or Bayley's going to turn on damage control one way or another. But I think as of now, her intention.
I think it's hysterical. The damage control's got 3 of their 5 members can't speak English very well.
That's why Bayley's there. That's kind of
I don't know. It just makes me laugh when they have like. It doesn't make me laugh. It's just like I don't know. That sounded mean.
Yeah. Accents are.
She's
funny.
Like, and what do you? Oh, nope. I was gonna do it. Oh,
nope.
Nope. I was gonna. I was gonna cut an Asian promo.
We know what you were gonna do. Don't do it.
Yeah. We're trying to get monetized.
Yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay. The next match was the undisputed Universal Championship. Roman Reigns versus Randy Orton versus LA Knight versus AJ on the Juice Styles.
Whoa.
Bro, AJ Styles is fucking jacked.
I mean, compared to Orton, though, he's not on the most gas.
That's right. I'm saying he's second most gas.
Yeah.
That match, probably, I'd say, but third most gas, probably in the.
Yeah. I like nothing wrong with this match. It wasn't going to break any records. They went 30 minutes. They had some fun spots. We all knew Roman was going to win anyway, but they still went out there and gave us some, they entertained. I don't know why you have a problem with this, Pumps.
Because Roman Reigns is a prop. He's the same prop as the championship. He doesn't matter. He's irrelevant.
He is the island of relevancy.
He's actually not. He defends his belt like once a year. Who gives a shit?
Bro, he wrestles every other month. He's Floyd Mayweather.
Okay, cool.
He's Floyd Mayweather.
Then what happened to the stipulation of you have to defend the title every certain amount of days? Like, what happened to that?
You mean the fake wrestling rules that we all have to follow?
It's all fake! What do you mean?
Oh, you mean that?
He's on a different level now.
He is, bro.
Right.
The fact that they've stuck with it, knowing most people don't like it, I think it's it's good. I like it. He's Ric Flair. He's Ric Flair in the 80s, bro. He comes to your fucking.
Flair wrestled every fucking week. What are you talking about?
I don't mean from a work rate standpoint. I mean from like the heel that comes in there, the horsemen help him, the fucking good guy almost gets the win. They don't though, and then you want to see the next match because everybody wants to see him get beat, and that's where they've got him right now.
Yeah, he's getting the heat. He's got you.
He's got you, big man.
He got you angry. He's got everybody angry. I agree. That's the thing about it is like, yeah, you want us. You're like, he's kind of become the chicken shit.
He's also a fucking good wrestler, bro.
I'm not disputing like those days are over. Yeah, whatever. Like, yes, he's not gonna falter in the big spot. Like, I understand why he's in that position. But it speaks to the rest of the roster that they don't have faith in anybody else.
Well, I think the end of the Rumble would beg to differ, right?
I don't know.
Here's
the thing.
Depends on the outcome.
I know what you mean by that. And here's my opinion on it is that I don't think it's that they don't have faith in the rest of the roster. I think it's that, so in the 80s, WWE got as big as it got because of Hogan, right? Pushing the right. Yeah. And then in the 90s, you switched between, you had fucking, Diesel in there for a little bit. You had fucking Hitman. You had HBK.
Champions in
which is fine because that's what you needed. And then you get into Austin and Rock, whatever. The way the WWE is built, the champion doesn't really matter that much in the overall scheme of things anymore. It does for us, for fans, but on a global level, it's an ensemble cast now. So you don't need your champion to be this fucking workhorse because, bro, okay, they make Cody the champion. What changes? He sells some more merch. He finishes the story. We follow up. It's good. He finally beat Roman. We like the storyline. We keep watching anyway. What happens if LA Knight wins the championship? We're like, holy shit, this guy fucking wasn't, almost got fired, blah, blah, blah. What happens if Randy Orton wins the championship? He's the 15-time champion. You know who cares about that? Us. Nobody else. You don't need the champion to push your company anymore.
But that's the purpose of the champion. Because when it was the other way around and it was Miz.
Different time.
Oh, okay. Now it's a different time. Got it.
Make wrestling great again, bro. It's a different time.
Okay, got it.
It is. I'll tell you, I don't think he's gonna beat Hogan's record. I don't think they're gonna go that far.
So let's just jump into it. Fuck it. We'll talk about the Rumble and all the things anyway. But that's the conundrum. That here's the thing. WWE is giving us water cooler talk.
Yeah.
And they haven't done that in a long. I talked about who I thought was going to win the Rumble with more fucking people this week than I have in a really long time. I thought Gunter was going to win because I think you send a heel after Seth Rollins. You let Seth drop the belt to a fucking guy who is a heel who says he's gonna fuck your knee up, you know, blah blah blah. So the fans have sympathy. They understand why you lost. Then maybe if Gunther fucking wins, Damian Priest cashes in. Like you're fantasy booking all of these different angles because they have so many top guys and angles going on right now that it's just a good time for the company. Say what you will. I understand a lot of it can look like it's pitched towards kids or whatever you want to say. Fuck it doesn't matter. But coming up on this fucking, if they beat Cody again,
no,
he can't. He's lost. Like the fans won't go for the finish the story next year. They're not going to do it.
Maybe they do.
They're not. They're already losing faith. Like Cody's not as hot as he was a year ago, right? Am I wrong?
No, he's hot. I think
he's still the top baby face, and it's not even close.
I think just as WWE fans, I don't want to say wrestling fans, we've just experienced so much disappointment where you do back a guy and you watch WWE not make the right decision time after time again. And then that's been the thing, right? It's like, oh shit, CM Punk's back. Oh, The Rock. And that's pretty interesting. That's what's made this Rumble possibly the most predictable one. Because you're like, there's so many things in the way. And we've seen WWE like completely dismiss and drop storylines so many times.
Right.
That it's almost a shock that if they do stay on course. Because you know what the course is. And you know what needs to happen. And you know.
Well, that's the thing. That's why I didn't think Cody was going to win. I thought that they were going to go the other way so that Rock and Roman can wrestle. But now if they're saving Rock and Roman for when Netflix's deal kicks in worldwide in 2025, like
Rock and Roman will be in Saudi Arabia. I guarantee.
No. Rock and Roman doesn't have to be for the title.
It doesn't.
If anything, you have if you're telling stories right. Now, I look at stuff not always. I mean, pro wrestling is kind of almost like the most simplified, pure form of storytelling. But if you look at, I guess, like an ongoing series, a soap opera, like you need to create MacGuffins, and that easily could be like the catalyst that propels what happens to Roman after he loses the title. And that very well could be, you know, the losing control of the bloodline. You have been at the head of the table for this long, and clearly you weren't, you know, whatever, man enough to carry the burden that is being at the head of that table. That's a pretty compelling storyline in its own. You don't need to throw the WWE Championship into that.
Yeah.
So there's a lot that could still happen with fucking Roman. That's a marquee match.
Right, but so what are you saying? Are you saying that Roman loses to Cody and then goes away because he's so fucking disgusted and finally gets the break that he's needed because the guy's say what you will, how much he fucking works. The guy has been fucking the guy for like 4 years, dude.
There's only one way Roman's story can happen from this point forward. You've reached the mountaintop. You're at the pinnacle. You're at the peak. What's compelling about your story moving forward is that downfall. Yep. It's like, what happened? What's your fall from grace? You were freaking King Midas for so long, you know, now freaking that's going to be just a lot more interesting, I think, of a story because he's obviously run its course. The fans want to see him lose. At this point, you've built enough heat into him to be like, we need to see this guy get beat. Like, we can't take it anymore.
He's Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah. We need to see him get the shit beat out of him. So there's a more interesting story for Roman that doesn't involve WWE Championship, I think.
Right.
And then
you give Cody, he did the thing, man. He's on the cover of the fucking game. It took him 2 years. He did the like it makes that win so much more.
In the wake of everything that's happened, Cody has to win. You close this chapter,
right,
and you move forward.
Yeah. And there's so many things. This is probably, and you're right, we have water cooler talk because there's like so many little branching points. Like you still have so many stories with, you got Cody and Randy kind of like waiting there as a story that is low hanging fruit that we need to know about. Like, I'll tell you, I hope
what's happening with Drew.
Yeah,
he's not resigned. You know what I mean? Like they're so loaded. I just kept texting this to Pumps over during the show, which I'm sure he was annoyed by. I just kept saying this roster is so loaded.
It's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But it's really loaded with some good fucking wrestlers, bro. It's not loaded. It's not loaded like the late 80s roster was loaded because I thought Hacksaw Jim Duggan had a cool entrance. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's loaded with fucking guys. Like,
it's championship
guys.
Yes, there's 15 to 20 guys that if they went to any other promotion could be world champion that night. Yes, absolutely. Yes, I don't
dispute that.
But that's the way it's supposed to be.
Because they have the most money.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, you're the
like
NFL.
They've been doing this forever. They should have it figured out by now. And they're on the right track. Yes.
Wow. Pablo, listen. I did a show with this fucking guy for 2 years, and I had to demand that he watched WWE programming so that just for the show. And he reluctantly would. And right now he's saying that WWE's kind of figuring it out. And he's not thrilled with himself, but he's fucking honest. And that's why I brought Pumps back.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, they're doing good.
Yeah, they are. I think
just Vince, it's fun. It's fun.
Vince was clearly distracted those last couple of years.
Yeah.
With a lot of extracurriculars.
Clearly.
He had some other things
shit on his mind. Yeah.
He had shit on his mind.
Yeah, he was nervous. He was waiting. I think he knew this was all the chickens would come home to roost at some point, and wrestling suffered because of it. That's terrible. I probably should.
I mean, Pritchard's got to go, right?
Absolutely.
A lot of guys are going to go. But no, this is the best. This is the best WWE has been in quite some time. And yeah, I think everybody knew that, right? I think we all knew that it was just a matter. Vince needed to go away. The company needed different control, different direction, and then they're now seem to be on a good track.
So here's what I was talking to one of my boys, Ray about. So when Vince dies in 10 years,
10 years,
you mean 30 years?
Whatever. Can they do a celebration show?
Nope.
How will
which is fucking crazy.
Why?
No. Don't you fucking try to pin me into paint me into a corner.
You said it.
I mean, it's crazy that, like, never in a million years would I have thought, hey, when Vince McMahon dies, the WWE isn't allowed to acknowledge it. Crazy.
You don't know what the future holds. No one knows what the future holds, my friend. To quote Paulie Walnuts, innocent until proven guilty. I mean, I'm not going to defend.
Pablo, you're fitting right in, brother.
I'm not going to defend Vince McMahon. I'm just saying this is America, right? Like that's for sure. The court of public opinion is going to be there, but you don't. Nobody knows what the future holds for Vincent Kennedy McMahon or.
I mean, the future is that he's kind of a shitty boss.
There's complexities.
Sure.
We've all learned it. We all fucking jammed out the Thriller at some point and realized that there's something there. Fucking Bill Cosby did a lot of really amazing things to move entertainment forward for black actors, but he's doing some fucked up shit.
Here's the thing. There's two types of people. You are either able to separate the art from the artist, or you're not. Right? So I would say that probably 70% of people probably think Michael Jackson probably maybe did some inappropriate shit with children, correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe, right? You still fucking love it when Beat It comes on and Thriller. You know what I'm saying? Like, R. Kelly is an awful human, but Remix to Ignition is lit. So it's like
popping fresh out the kitchen.
Yeah, I don't know. It's Like, Vince McMahon's kind of seems like a horrible person, which I kind of assumed he was anyway. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I mean, you know, all those super rich people are fucking weirdos. Like, but the guy, you know, gave me the WWF, and I'm just,
he gave you Hulkamania, brother.
Yeah, it's like hard for me. It's hard for me to be like, man, I can still watch, like, dude, I'll watch a Chris Benoit match. Doesn't mean I think the fucking guy was a good person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. What are you gonna do? Fucking stop watching the WWE?
Well, the WWE is not Vince McMahon anymore, right?
It's not.
It's not, and it hasn't been Vince McMahon in some time. Here's the thing: not only did he kind of create modern day wrestling, because he did, right? But he also kind of changed cable television. He kind of changed entertainment, like
sure, pay-per-view.
You're gonna test a lot of different things. Like I said, it's bigger than him.
But that's all the art. So, like, if during that time he was like fucking molesting chicks in limos, like, that fucking sucks. And that should never have happened. And maybe if it wasn't such a taboo thing to speak about back in the day, we wouldn't have gotten Austin McMahon. We wouldn't have gotten any of that stuff. And I'm not saying that it's okay that we did, and like that makes it better. But like, I don't know. If Vince McMahon went to prison for life, I wouldn't care. I really wouldn't. I'd go, you probably fucking deserve it, dude. If these things are true.
Life in prison.
But that wouldn't stop me from watching fucking WrestleMania 5.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I like.
Nor should it.
Pumps, are you done with the show?
No, I'm staying far away from this grenade that you have pulled the pin on. I'm just waiting for that shit to blow up. So I'm good.
Vince McMahon's actions are not good. I think that's it.
It's terrible. It's awful.
Anything that's a non-consensual
awful
relationship,
terrible.
1,000% condemn that.
Nope. And especially in a boss subordinate situation is not okay whatsoever. And I think that he deserves to, like I said, I mean, if some of the, I think Puffy deserves to go to jail. If half the shit that they said he did to Cassie, dog, take that fucking 10-year fucking sentence. Like, it's not okay. But Puffy gave her $30 million so that these kind of text messages don't come out.
Well, and
I'm not saying that's okay either, but that's just the way the world works, unfortunately.
Well, that was the other thing with McMahon, right? That's why everything came out. Supposedly he didn't even finish paying the money that was there for the NDA.
Because he's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's
I
fucked
just
up.
assumed Tony Khan paid it.
Right. That's just fucked up. Like, dog, like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
1 out of 4 million.
Thanks for making me talk about this, Pablo.
It's complicated.
It's
complicated. Look, this is there's a. I mean, like, this is not wrestling, but this is a very relevant topic, right? But
and honestly, I don't really like after that. Like, I don't really want to talk about it again, to be honest with you, unless there's like some sort of sentencing or like, I don't know. I just hate that like this is going to be a thing in like the wrestling media for a really long time.
Well, you don't get to have it both ways, though. You don't get to be Vince McMahon.
Sure.
And then, like, oh, turns out you were doing all these horrible things. And, like, well.
Correct. Yeah. No, Pumps, you're 1,000,000% correct.
I mean, it sucks.
I feel bad for his wife, too. God
they
damn
haven't been together in
I know, but like
years.
She still has to fucking wear it in public.
Oh, yes.
Sucks.
God forbid a Trump supporting right-wing Republican is going to
have I knew I could get Pumps. I knew I
face around Greenwich again. Oh no.
I knew I could get Pumps to say something controversial and not just leave me and Pablo hanging out to dry.
She was in that cabinet, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Small business.
Yeah. She was secretary of small business or some shit.
Yeah, Linda McMahon will be fine. I don't think anybody needs to feel bad for her. She's doing all right.
Yeah, she'll take her X amount of shares of TKO Media and be A-okay.
Yeah. But, yeah, complicated. We talk about Cosby. Watch that documentary. Because it's very relevant, I think, in the same vein of the conversation of Vince McMahon. But I think the hardest thing is how do there ain't no erasing Vince McMahon from WWE's history.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I just don't know how you
Okay, but I mean they'll have to do it like all the Benoit stuff and just put the disclaimer.
No, that's not the same at all. Stop it. Stop it.
The Disney disclaimer, there's some racist crows in Dumbo.
Okay, sorry. I thought you meant like in the headlines they'd say that he wasn't in a match or something. Like I was like, Vince McMahon's got a lot more shit on there.
Yeah.
No.
The disclaimer of like we don't condone, agree, or all that stuff.
Like at the time we didn't know what we didn't know, and blah blah blah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. We had Kevin Owens and Logan Paul.
What a match.
Yep. We just talked for 20 minutes about something else, but all right. Logan Paul is the greatest celebrity wrestler of all time. Wow. And it's not even close.
Better than Karl Malone.
Oh my God.
Better than Dennis Rodman.
No, stop it.
Stop it. Jay Leno?
Stop it. Yes.
Rodman,
Lawrence Taylor.
Dennis Rodman.
Lawrence Taylor headlined to WrestleMania. But Logan Paul,
better than
that motherfucker. Logan Paul.
Johnny Knoxville.
Johnny Knoxville had a marquee match. Mania. I've never seen a giant rat trap in a wrestling match.
Johnny Knoxville also isn't.
Mouse traps.
Logan Paul's the greatest celebrity wrestler of all time.
Yeah.
The guy, he was getting his ass beat. He was fucking. Kevin Owens was laying some shit in, brother.
Yeah, he was.
Correct?
Yeah,
1,000%. Like, and Logan was. Listen, we all know Kevin Owens is calling that match, but like the psychology of the hand thing and working, like Logan made it. He looked like a real wrestler. Like he made it as believable as you can for a guy that's fucking wrestled for a year. You know what I mean? Like, he's better than a quarter of the AEW fucking roster. He's better than the entire Dark Order, I'll tell you that much, right now. And it's not even fucking close.
The entire Dark Order.
All of them put together in one weird mutated 8 fucking arm thing. Logan Paul.
He's taller than all of them, but...
No, yeah, he looked good. And then his facial, I mean, now they did like, I don't know what you're talking about, like storytelling. It told a great story, right? Because it was like Logan Paul's facials, and then it's like, I guess, very blurred lines, because you're right, Kevin Owens was laying it in. The story was very much in like, I'm in over my head here. I've talked all this shit, and it was all very well played.
He was throwing him into those barricades, dog. Like, I was like, damn, bro. And then I loved the finish. The finish was super 80s, like whatever, like old school with the fucking knucks, the swapping of the knucks, and then he fucking hits them, and the ref fucking 1-2, and they fucking WWE just nails the camera angles every time. They got the ref fucking seeing the thing. It wasn't, nobody gets hurt. You know what I mean? Like, Owens knows that he snapped and shouldn't have done that, and he ruined himself from getting that championship. Logan gets to be the chicken shit heel that got away with one. Like,
that he should be.
I'm fucking for it. The guys went fucking 25 minutes. I mean, it's like, fucking the Arrow needed to be in a fucking tag team match or whatever. Like, fuck that guy.
Yeah, better than Stephen Amell?
Yeah.
Better than Stephen Amell?
I was at that match.
Of course you were.
Look, dude, Leno drew money. That Hog Wild was a fucking big selling pay-per-view.
Leno drew money is the fucking name of the episode.
How much money is Logan Paul drawing? Who have you beat, Logan Paul?
Who's paying to see Logan Paul?
Yeah.
Logan Paul beat Rey Mysterio.
Fucking the mailman Carmelone, dude. Okay? Fucking mailman. Was it the mailman? Was it the delivery man? I don't know.
It was the mailman. You
got it. Mailman.
Mailman.
Talk amongst yourself for 1 second.
The mailman.
Nate's
All right,
gonna
so
take
the
his
mailman,
token piss.
the mailman, Carl Malone.
Yes.
Speaking
of inappropriate people.
What's so Pumps? You want to see what's up? Do we want to see Logan Paul in New Japan?
Oh God, no.
Hey, no. Think about how many eyes you bring.
Yeah, that's the only reason I'd say maybe. But no. I don't know. New Japan's really starved for stars right now. They just had 3 or 4 people leave, so yeah.
So Logan Paul, New Japan.
So the women's Royal Rumble.
Maybe. Wait, what?
We're back to the women's Rumble. The men's Rumble.
Yeah. No, Andrade came back.
Yeah.
I loved his entrance attire. Thought it was cool. I like Andrade. He's going to be immediately inserted into the whole fucking LWO Santos Escobar stuff.
You think so?
Absolutely.
I don't think he's going to want to do literally the same thing he was just doing.
Yeah, don't do that to him. Don't. There's enough of that.
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If this is AEW, Andrade get a fucking shot at Roman fucking next week.
Yeah.
And then you'd never see him again.
I'll tell you, I feel like I had a little bit of a problem in how he was eliminated. I feel like you should have kept him in a little bit longer, honestly. Because he's a star, man.
Yeah.
I like him a lot.
He's a star. I feel like he should have stayed at least like last 8 guys
but again,
in there.
Again, he doesn't speak good enough English.
That's his problem. But I mean, that's his problem. That's it. You're right. That is his, that's why he had Zelina Vega. That's the toughest, and that's kind of. But I did like that. Yeah, they brought in Santo Escobar, and there was like that mirror because it's like
I like when Escobar was like, "Yeah, we're homies."
Yeah,
he fucked them up. I also loved in the Rumble when Jimmy Uso kept trying to fucking give people a fucking high five, and then would get punched in the face. Look at Pumps. I don't want to give the bloodline any credit.
Well, great.
Shit's funny, bro.
10 years later, I still can't tell them apart. So
shit's funny.
That was all. One was wearing red. One
no
was wearing
yeet. Yeet. No yeet.
You know, but also, I watched the Rumble with people who don't watch wrestling. And it was like the easiest thing.
It's the only wrestling pay-per-view. I'll touch something real quick. It's the Rumble is the only pay-per-view that you can watch with people that have never watched wrestling, basically, and it can be a kind of exciting or fun, like party cocktail atmosphere.
Yeah, we got that.
Just because of the every 2 minutes is a new guy and like whatever. But sorry, go on.
No, yeah, that's it. That's you're right, and that's exactly what it was. I was like, you guys can watch this and not know shit about it. But instantly, as soon as you put Jimmy and Jey Uso in there, they knew it. I was like, "Oh, that's the good twin. That's the evil twin."
They're gonna wrestle at WrestleMania, and I'm so happy for those guys.
I hope not.
Really?
No, I want to see Jey Uso and Gunther.
They literally said that one of their dreams is to wrestle each other at a WrestleMania.
Shit about their dream. What about my dream? What my dream of fucking main event Jey Uso versus Gunther? Fuck your dream.
Fair enough. Pumps, how do you feel about the Usos?
I mean, if it's a 2-night show, fine. Give him 20 minutes. I don't care.
He's such a curmudgeon. I don't
care. I am not invested. I know there's a story there.
We're back though. We're back now. Now you have to get invested.
Yeah.
All right. To put a bow on the Royal Rumble, anybody have any last thoughts? Predictions, problems.
Omos should have been.
Omos is going to be in AEW in fucking 6 months.
No.
He's terrible.
They're keeping him. He came in good shape. No,
he's terrible.
He's in good shape. New year.
He's fucking 7'3", bro. I mean, like
that alone is. When's the last time we saw him? Was the last time we saw him at Mania?
I don't remember because I don't want to see him.
Yeah. I don't think anybody.
They tried to give him a little thing with McAfee where he was like, "Oh my God, he's 7'3". Like fucking, he like kept hopping out of the ring and back in or whatever. But
what about McAfee's a little random.
I thought Braun was gonna come back. By the way, I thought that was one of my surprise entrants.
Braun Breaker?
No, Braun Strowman.
Oh no. Well, you got Braun Breaker instead of Braun Strowman.
He's good.
You got the better one.
Oh, for sure. I don't think he's back on the main roster though.
No.
Maybe. No, they have a don't they have a pay-per-view this weekend?
NXT's been really good lately.
I'll have to find out.
I couldn't tell you. It's a tough one for me right now. Ricochet came back.
Yeah, Ricochet's wife is the ring announcer, right?
I don't know. Who cares about Ricochet? It's Mr. Vanilla Ice
Cream. I care about the ring announcer. She's amazing.
Yeah, that's his wife, I think.
She's so good. Do you follow her on Instagram? I do.
Try to avoid it.
Bro, they do solo videos of her making the announcements, and she is just having such a good time. It makes me smile. It makes me happy.
Yeah, I'm sure that's why he follows her.
I mean, she's also hot, but I mean,
there it is.
But just her voice, she's just so good at that job.
There's
not even a joke behind that. She's just fucking awesome.
No, she's really good. She's probably one of the best announcers they've had in some time.
Yeah, she's fucking awesome.
I'll tell you what the Rumble did do for me, on top of all the main event stuff behind it. But I feel like it gave me a lot of. I feel like Gunther now is also one of these champions to beat, right?
Yeah,
and it teased a lot of where I'm like, who's gonna face Gunther? Who is Gunther's Mania opponent? Because you have a lot of options there. And I think one of them, I wrote it down here in my notes somewhere. Not Ricochet, because we get it. You can do a backflip. Omos. Oh yeah, you know what? There was a little Bronson Reed kind of teaser there.
I like Bronson Reed too,
dude. I was like, I want to see this. This looks like it could be a really good little match up here. Bronson Reed and Gunther.
Bronson Reed is like, who Bronson Reed reminds me of? And this is a fucking deep cut, but I mean, if anybody's going to know, you two will. Who was that dude in Alpha Flight, Puck?
Yeah.
The little fucking...
Yeah.
That's Bronson Reed, bro.
Yeah.
Just bigger.
Yeah,
like the body shape. The body shape. Like, he's fucking Puck from Alpha Flight.
Yeah. He's good. There's potential there. And
JD McDonough looks like a tall Tyrion Lannister.
Oh, you're right.
He's got midget characteristics.
Little people. Can you say? Yeah, I guess you could. It's
my boy Ray said his hat has to be a size 9.
Yeah, he's a little weirdly proportioned.
He is very weirdly proportioned.
Yeah, you're right. He's the world's tallest little person. Maybe, maybe he is. Maybe
I don't know what to say.
Carlito pulled an apple out of his pants.
Hey, by the way, shout out to diversity.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Is that a faction?
No. The first 15 people in the Rumble, only 3 of them were white.
Yeah. There was a lot of Latino.
It was fucking. It was like the only white. It was who's Aussie guy. Wears the boxer shorts.
He's yeah.
We know
Grayson Waller.
Yeah,
you had Grayson Waller. You had fucking Karrion Kross, and you had I don't know, somebody else. Outside of that, like. It was all Latino dudes, black dudes, Asian dudes. Like it was. I don't know. I thought it was cool.
It was cool.
Yeah. I mean, listen, we had a white guy win it, so make America great again.
It did. Shrouded in all the America, like Homelander won. No, Cody deserves it.
Homelander won.
Cody deserves it. I'm a Cody fan.
Yeah, I like. I'm into it. He's got to finish the story now, though, or else
has to.
He's got it. You can't beat him again. You beat him again. No one's gonna believe in him again.
Nope.
Yeah,
they won't care.
I think they'll care, but I think it'll just piss people off.
Nope. You know who'll care? Kids.
Okay.
Yeah, you've got adult males back in Cody right now.
Yeah. No.
You know what I mean? Like you fuck him again. Just do it. Just pull the trigger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
There's no reason not to.
He kind of like
right. The only reason not to is the Hogan streak. So it's like,
nah, fuck. Roman's not going to win. Did y'all see the press conference? Sorry.
Excerpts.
I did not.
He's kind of like sticking it, I feel like, to the fans of like, I've seen the memes, motherfuckers.
Right. Yeah. Right. You know what else was cool is that I didn't watch the press conference, but my boy Ray, he said that they were asking Hunter questions about the Vince shit.
Yep.
Which, you know what?
They asked Cody questions about it.
I don't even care. I don't even care what the answers were. That just made me happy that they're not loading these questions or they're not like screening the questions at these conferences, because they could totally do that. Just tell like these nerd fucking wrestling outlets, like, listen, bro, you want to fucking ask a question? You can't ask about this.
I mean, AEW does that. AEW doesn't give credentials to certain people because they know.
So AEW loads the questions.
Well, they plant they.
That's what I mean. Like, or basically, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know
AEW
that.
does not give credentials to everyone.
I thought the AEW
No.
was real. So AEW is a fucking work.
It's all the work.
The
WWE
shit's a shoot if they're asking about fucking Vince.
Well, okay, so here's another theory.
Come on, bro. It's
so all right. This Vince thing drops in the midst of all this like wrestling news, the Netflix deal, The Rock being on the board. Wall Street Journal drops the whole article instantly. And I think I talked to him like, why is there so much media about how has everybody had a chance to respond so quickly to all these different allegations? McMahon's people put something out. The KO group instantly put something, like they were all expecting it. Is this the ultimate wrestling angle?
No. Absolutely not.
Is this the ultimate?
Well, that's been the Abdominal Stretch. Thanks for fucking coming. Appreciate you.
See you later.
Got 0 viewers. Welcome. Glad we added Pablo to the show. He somehow made my comments worse, which is a hard thing to do.
That's a tough task.
Could be a work.
I don't think so. I think
the new Montreal screw job.
I think this is the. No, buddy, I got a lot of puns for that one. Anyway, Pumps. New Japan report.
Yep, I'm heartbroken, crestfallen, all the words. I don't know. New Japan's just lost like 4 major superstars in the last 2 months. Tama Tonga's gone, Ospreay's gone, and famously Okada's now gone.
Where's Tama going?
I don't know. Probably show up
Bloodline?
Probably. He's one of the few that haven't got a shot.
Right.
Where's Ospreay?
I don't know.
Well, Ospreay's going to AEW.
Yeah, Ospreay's already signed to AEW.
Okay.
And then Okada, apparently they're backing the Brinks truck up for Okada at AEW.
Oh, they have. I mean, that's the one piece that Tony Khan would sell the farm to get.
Right.
Like, he would give him ownership in the Jaguars if he wanted it. Like, there's no shot he doesn't go there, unless he doesn't want to.
Can't speak English.
I mean, that doesn't matter to Tony Khan.
I know. So why does it matter? So if Roman isn't good because he only wrestles a few times a year or whatever, but can still like go out and promote your company, why is making Okada your champion any better when he can't speak English?
Because it's sports entertainment, and some dude sitting in a skybox holding a belt is not entertaining.
It was.
I love it.
For 1,000 days or whatever.
I love it. Yeah. Count them. Stack them, pin them, and fucking rape them or whatever the fuck. Shit. I can't say
that's how it goes.
God damn it.
I don't think that's how it went.
It was stack them, smash them.
Don't know.
Come on, there was a t-shirt about
Roman Reigns.
No, Roman Reigns. It was stack them, slap him, smash him, or something.
Vince McMahon and Roman Reigns.
Snap into it.
Also, yeah. Speaking of Slim Jim,
sponsoring the show.
No, they pulled out and then they got back in.
That's usually how I do it.
Right? I thought that was. All right, is that the only New Japan report we got?
I mean, it's hard. Yes, Wrestle Kingdom was good, amazing, great as always.
What was the main event of Wrestle Kingdom this year?
Which night?
I don't know. Just fucking tell me.
No, I'm just kidding. It was shit. You had to ask me. It was Naito and somebody. Evil?
That's how far New Japan's fallen, is that you can't even name the second guy in the main event of Wrestle Kingdom.
Well, that wasn't to me, that wasn't the main. The main was Okada.
And
it was Okada and was it Ospreay?
Yep. Fuck, who knows, Pumps? You know what I mean?
No,
I tell you who was fucking main event in WrestleMania.
No, because they also wrestled at New Year's Dash, and I'm getting that confused it was Battle in the Valley, which was Moxley and the Dragon.
John Foxworthy.
John Foxworthy.
John Moxworthy.
John Moxworthy and Shingo Takagi had a pretty good match at Battle in the Valley. I want to say it was Ospreay Okada. I want to say no, it was Okada Danielson. Jesus Christ! Sorry.
Yep, Nemeth main event Kingdom, I think, according to
yeah, Nemeth showed up.
That was cool. I thought that was cool. He deserves it because Dolph wrestles a style that he could really get over in New Japan. Nick, sorry. Pumps does that too. Pumps likes to call LA Knight Eli Drake.
Oh, well, he was LA Knight on the Indies for a while.
Yeah. Well, I also call Damian Priest Punishment Martinez because I'm an elitist bitch.
Yeah. Pumps refuses to call them their WWE slave names.
That's right.
Walter.
That's a fucking Gunter. Right. He's always
Walter. That's why I didn't say anything.
You said that shit, not me. You can look it up on the Illuminati. Strike them.
Absolutely.
Strike them.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
All right, guys. Well, hey, this was fun. We're just gonna get better.
It can't get much worse.
It can't get much worse.
It could.
Pablo,
we could try.
Pablo, is there anything you'd like to plug?
No, man.
Not after this.
The Abdominal Stretch. No. I mean,
How come I couldn't get our names on our thing? See, that bums me out. I just noticed it. 1 hour and 23 minutes in.
Deep Issues Nerdcast.
We'll add it in post.
Yeah.
There's no post. I'm the post, and there's no post.
All right.
Deeper Nerdcast.
Deeper Issues.
Deeper Issues Nerdcast.
Yeah. It's a pun, right? Like comics.
I like it.
Yeah.
I painted a picture once that was called Deep Rooted Tissues, and it was flowers at the top and roots down with tissue boxes at the bottom.
Speaking of
Nate's
paintings,
fucking get it.
Do you know how many people ask me about the painting that's hanging in my office at work? They're like,
"You mean plagues and plagues and bacon?"
Yeah.
Plagues.
Wait, I thought it was COVID and eggs.
No, it's plagues and bacon. So I painted a frying pan, and like it was a like the Spanish flu logo, the COVID fucking logo, the plague, Black Plague logo, and it was plagues. And then
what's
bacon.
this painting of Nathan Haskill that we don't know about? I feel like now.
Yeah, it's I occasionally throw some fucking paint to fucking canvas.
I mean, if you don't have a Haskill, I'm just.
It's true. My cousin's got a lot. My cousin's got midlife mutant mental hurdles.
An original Haskill.
Yeah. So I asked because my buddies ask me, occasionally ask me for them, but the caveat is that you don't get to know what you're getting.
Yeah.
So I just start one and I go, "Do you want this or not?" And they're like, "That's what fuck I tell you." He's like, "I don't know what I'm getting," and I go, "Whatever it is at the end, you get it. Like you just,
do you want it or
this is
not?
it. Yeah. Do you want it or no?" And if you say yeah, it's getting sent to you.
What's funny is I pulled that same shit on Bo because he's starting painting again.
Yeah,
I'm like,
no, Bo was like professional.
I know, but I'm saying, I'm like, all right, motherfucker, I got a Haskill, now I need a walker. He's like, what do you want? I'm like, that's not how this works.
Yeah, exactly.
I give you money, you send me something.
Pablo, I haven't done one in a minute, but I have a couple ideas. Do you want it or not?
Yeah, I guess I do.
Okay, you got it. Pablo's got the next one.
Yeah.
He's in.
Yes, I do.
Pumps, do you have anything to pump to promote? Push.
Pumps,
Do you have anything to pump? Pumps, do you have anything to pump?
That's it.
Not in this room. Yeah, no. Pump 61 on Instagram. Nashville Roller Derby season coming up. Check out Mrs. Pumps wrecking shit on the track.
Pumps' fiance is a professional roller derbyer.
Holy shit.
That is true. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Does she get paid?
Well, I don't know. That's tricky. I don't know. They have sponsors.
Then you're a professional.
That's it.
There you go. How about you, Nate?
My name is Nathan Haskill. Follow me on all the things. Whatever. This has been fun. I needed to get back on here. I'm really glad to add Pablo to the show. I think this is really funny. I'm sorry that we got into some weird Vince McMahon stuff earlier. Once we hit 100 prescribers, we hit 100 prescribers, the show's gonna go right fucking super corporate. So get in now while you can. And yeah, we'll see you maybe next Sunday, guys. We're gonna do this next Sunday.
Next Sunday, same bat time.
Right, which means we might have to watch half of the wrestling that's on TV during the week. So there's that. All right. Peace, guys.